Welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We are hanging out right here inside Visit Knoxville. And you can feel free to come join us if you like for some live music. But if you can't be here with us today, you can slide on over to the WDVX Facebook page or YouTube channel to watch it streaming live. Visiting with us from Nashville, Tennessee, the HawtThorns are here, and they're going to be up the second half of the show. To get things started, well, they're new to us here and at the Blue Plate Special. Give a great big welcome to 18 Strings.
Can't you hear that bird cry? Can't you hear that lonesome dove singing, won't you come back, darling, to the only one you love? Meet me out on that mountain underneath the lonesome pine, singing, won't you come back, darling, to the only say, won't you be mine? There I left my little darling,
This is 18 Strings with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So, Brian's going to talk because he said there would have to be some sort of a miracle before the other two were going to talk to me here today. So, give us a little bit. Okay, so for the radio people, let me just start with this is a family band. And you take it from there. Tell us the story of the band here.
Yeah.
And introduce them to us.
So this is David on guitar. He's my son. Been flat picking the guitar for a couple years now, and he's 13 years old. This is Julia Claire. She's 14 years old. They're Irish twins, so about a year apart. And she plays the upright bass, and yeah, she's 14. And I'm Brian, and playing the mandolin.
And that would be Dad for most people.
Yeah, we love to play bluegrass music, traditional bluegrass music, and every night after dinner, we sit on the couch or around in a circle and play bluegrass music and jam together. How long have the kids been playing?
2 years.
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Wow. All right. Moving along. So I'm wondering, you all can just nod. You don't have to answer. Do you have any interest in songwriting? Have you thought about that, or have you tried to write a song?
Not yet, but that'd be cool to try.
Yeah. You're about the right age. Most people say they started writing in their teens, so I feel like it's probably right around the corner for y'all.
She's telling a little bit of a fib there.
Oh.
They've been involved with Braxton Rogers to play with. They actually wrote a song for the Imes Nature Center.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So they wrote a collaborative song with Braxton Rogers that's going to be featured pretty soon on where?
Probably Instagram and Facebook and YouTube maybe.
The City Songs, is that the?
Yeah, the City Songs program. Through
City
the Big
Songs
Ears
program.
Festival.
So that's going to be coming up on our Instagram pretty soon. So.
Well, that's a good start right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all here in the house have the opportunity to certainly shake and howdy with them after the show and thank them for being here with us. If you're out there in listening land, you can search them out there on Instagram and on YouTube as well. But when you type it in, don't leave a space. Just 18 strings, all one word. Well, 18 strings. That'll work. Shake and howdy with them afterwards and thank them for being here. This is 18 Strings on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
an Osborne Brothers tune for you. Lonesome Sad Song. 1, 2, 3. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I fell in love in Cincinnati. Her love was true and she told me so. I gave her rings and all the money. Where she's run to, I'll never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I wish that I was in Kentucky with Mama and Papa dear. But Mama's gone now and so is Papa. And Kentucky's a long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Thank you. Why don't you tell me so? Fire truck. One, two, three, four. I can tell by the look in your eye that you still care for me, but somehow you just won't admit. That's why it's so lonely, see. Now if you have made up your mind, and if you still want me to know, why do you keep me in doubt? Why don't you tell me so? give us a moment while David adjusts his D string. Play one of our favorite fiddle tunes for you. Thank you so much. We're going to let David have this mandolin here for a moment. Give us just a second to do a swap-a-roo here real quick. We're going to play one of our favorite songs that we heard this year. I got to see Larry Sparks play this at the Caverns live this year. It's become one of my favorite songs. Hey mama, here's a letter from your son. Well, I guess my city days are done now, and it ain't been 3 weeks since you came. Hey mama, I do remember what you said. Say a prayer, son, before you go to bed now. And remember, city women ain't the same. I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow it fertile where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home now, where the bluegrass is growing and the sweet country girls don't complain. Hey mama, so much perfume I thought I'd drown. And the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. I felt like a flower from the vine. Oh, she was pretty, Lord knows. And I thought she would bring me joy. But she laughed and she called me country boy, Mom. And after she had been so kind, I'm like John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow and furrow where the soul is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home now, where the bluegrass is growing and the firelight shimmers and shines. All right, we got time for one more.
Nashville Blues.
We're going to play the Nashville Blues. We learned this song off of a really great album from the 70s called Will the Circle Be Unbroken. It's one of our favorite albums. If you haven't checked that out, you really should. One. Almost ready. Capos are complicated. 1, 2, 3.
That's 18 strings, y'all. You can, again, you can find more information by searching them out there on Instagram or also on, they have a YouTube channel you can find as well. Feel free to shake and howdy with them after the show, and thank them for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. You know, support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves, from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Tennessee Arts Commission, Visit Knoxville, downtown Knoxville, and of course, Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. Now, we do the Blue Plate Special Monday through Saturday at noon, but on Fridays, we take it down to Barley's, and we call it the Big Plate. And this week on the Big Plate, East Tennessee Zone, Jason Lee Wilson and James County will be back with us. And you can always, find out more about who's headed in our direction by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. There's a calendar that will also link you over to our performers' websites so you can learn more about them as well. Alex Jordan will be here with us tomorrow. Thomas Hines and the Honey Badgers on Thursday. And on Saturday, just Jason Hoss Hicks returns along with the Dark Hollow Band. You can find all that on that calendar right there. And also, I want to just mention real quickly that Friday night is the next Secret City radio show at the Grove Theater in Oak Ridge, and Kelly Jolly and Dom Flemings are going to be our guests for that show. You can find information about that as well at WDVX.com. Y'all, they're visiting with us from the east side of Nashville. Y'all give a great big welcome to the HawtThorns, to the Blue Plate Special. Thank you.
Thought time would stop if we didn't take faster. Would it be a disaster? And if the world freezes up friends all around. There's no stopping us now. 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 Thank you so much. This is the title track from our new record coming out this Friday. We're so excited. Alien from outer space, we far surpass this human race. Sold the world and hung the stars. Tell me, what is life like on Mars? Won't make this all about me. It had to be hard for you to leave. I thought I heard your voice through the radio. Are you trying to reach me? I just don't know. I am waiting, countdown to lift off. I can feel you with me, even though I know you're not. I let you go in zero gravity. I am awake now, but in my dreams, you're coming back to me. Two satellites, same apogee. Matter of time till one breaks free. They fall to earth, a tailspin. In the constellations, I'll see you again. I am waiting, countdown to lift off. I can feel you with me, even though I know you're not. I let you go in zero gravity. I am awake now, but in my dreams, you're coming back to me, coming back to me. In my dreams, you're coming back to me. I'm waiting, countdown to lift off. I can feel you with me, even though I know you're not. I'll let you go in zero gravity. I am awake now, but in my dreams, you're coming back to me. Coming back to me. In my dreams, you're coming back to me.
this is the Hawthorns with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Okay, so let's start with the name. Because if you're out there in, the place of searching in search engines, you need to know how to spell it correctly.
You do.
And it's kind of like haughty, like haughty, like HAWT, and then THORNS.
You got it.
HawtThorns. So with that out of the way, so KP and Johnny have been on the show a couple of times before. Generally, when they put out a new project, they come and see us, and this is no different. This is exactly that situation. So the new project's coming out on Friday. We just heard the title track there, and first, it's a very I feel guitar-driven project, and Johnny's over there with turned down as low as he can possibly be, and he's got a sound barrier up against the amp and everything. Trying to, are you uncomfortable? Is it hard to try to play?
I got tired of her telling me to turn down every show.
True, it's not so.
So I said this time we'll get a shield and maybe that. I mean, it's not gonna sound as good in my ear, but as long as it sounds good out there, that's all we care about.
That's important. So, okay, let's talk about this new project. I'm hearing a more, sonic, cosmic kind of direction you all are sliding into from a more kind of pop country direction.
Yeah.
So tell us about this new project.
Well, Johnny and I come from we have our own influences, and we draw from a lot of things. And sometimes when you're in the, Americana, I'm doing the little quote signs, format, genre, you tend to kind of form your songs around the genre, and we decided we weren't going to do that this time, that we were just going to make whatever we wanted to make. And we love a lot of things. We love rock and blues, we love David Bowie, we love the Rolling Stones. We love a lot of things that are deep inside of us. Joni Mitchell, we love all of that stuff, and we just didn't want to be, it's a new world. Hey, Beyonce has a country record, so hey.
And you should hear the big deal everybody's making
deal.
about that. Big deal. I mean, Dolly made a rock and roll album.
did.
I mean, you can cross
right.
genres there. So, okay, so let's talk about the whole thing. Did you all do? Is it all original? Did you do any covers on it?
One cover, yeah.
Yeah, we have one cover. We did the kind of a rocked up Everly Brothers version of When Will I Be Loved on the record. And our friend Alice Wallace, who's a singer that you guys might know, she's really fantastic. She came and did the third part harmony.
Actually been hearing that on the radio here at WDVX. So where did y'all record, and who'd you record with? And give us the lowdown.
In Nashville, proper. We did some of the tracks at. What's it
We
called?
did this at this studio called The Studio Nashville.
Studio,
It's owned by the Wood Brothers, and a bunch of the guys from that band came and played. Ted Pecchio, who plays with Oliver Wood, co-produced it with us. And John O'Ricks, who's actually the drummer of the Woods, is also a genius of a keyboard player. You guys, it's otherworldly to watch him and hear him play. And he came and just did these beautiful, weird keyboard things, and we just let him do whatever he wanted, and it was just really fun. So Nick Buda on the drums, and he plays with Kenny Chesney a lot and a lot of other people.
Well, so do you have merch with you here today?
We forgot the
I
merch.
forgot the merch.
But you could get some on our website if you like.
All right, so yes, the Friday is the official release of the new project. You can pre-order it. TheHawthorns.com for more information, and I'm sure by Friday it'll be out there on all of those musical platforms. On Thursday they'll be in Asheville, North Carolina, and on Sunday in Duluth, Georgia. So heads up, y'all. Again, the complete schedule is right there on the website. Feel free to shake and howdy with them after the show and thank them for being here with us today. We're going to get more music from the HawtThorns on the WDVX Blue Plate special.
Under the spotlight, dogfight, little bit of stage fright now. Where the prettiest things get all choked out. I keep one eye open when I get where I'm going to. 'Cause when you're at the peak, that's when the devil comes for you. Nothing else grows. I can guarantee he's gonna leave you alone. Hey, 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 hey. Looks like your trouble is here to stay. You let it in, try to slip away, but I'd say you got trouble. That's what I'd say. Radar proof, keeping to yourself these days. I'm in the background, head down, ghost town, changing my evil ways. I tried not to stand out, I got nothing to lose. You can't bleed me dry, no matter how tight the screws. Trouble is here to stay. Let it in, try to slip away, but I'd say you got trouble. That's what I'd say. Little whispers always sneaking in. Don't let your guard down to the end. You've got trouble. What you gonna do? You've got trouble, and it's coming for you. Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? Give me something I can hold on to. Trouble is here to stay. Let it in, try to slip away. Hey, 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 hey. Looks like your trouble is here to stay. Let it in, try to slip away, but I say you got trouble. Looks like you got trouble. Oh, you've got trouble. That's what I'd say. It's here to stay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to make new music. And it was really fun watching the 18 strings, the 10 million strings, the 25 strings. You guys were awesome. In case people are just tuning in, we just saw a family bluegrass band play right before us, and they were so wonderful. And I didn't catch the name of the bass player. What's your name, honey? Julia? Wonderful. It's just so great. Give them a hand, everybody. One more just for the road. So fun. Anyhow, we're gonna play the first single from our last album. We can't just like disregard all the other albums now that we have a new one, but this one's called All the Right Reasons. It's kind of a throwback to like looking back on your past and looking at all the mistakes you made and being glad that time's over.
Young and wild, pulled in by the undertow. Who are you to understand? Who is I to know? We had every intention of carrying on. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. Dancing in the dark in the summer rain, and the girl you took home didn't know your name. Not a day goes by I don't remember that song. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. No one ever tells you, 'cause no one really knows how to play the game. You learn it as you go. I told you I would stay, but I never did belong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. So confused and I couldn't see clear, and I missed you so much all the rest of that year. But you knew you couldn't keep stringing me along. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. No one ever tells you, 'cause no one really knows how to play the game. You learn it as you go. I told you I would stay, but I never did belong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. No one ever tells you, 'cause no one really knows how to play the game. You learn it as you go. I told you I would stay, but I never did belong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong. You had all the right reasons for doing me wrong.
This is the Hawthorns with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We've got time for one last tune from them here today, but again, feel free to shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for being here with us today on the show. Coming up tomorrow, Alex Jordan will be here with us. Thomas Hines and the Honey Badgers will be here on Thursday. All that information at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported radio station. There's always a donation bucket in the back of the room. A little love in the bucket helps keep the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Again, you can watch for the new project, Zero Gravity, to arrive into the world on Friday. thehawthorns.com for more information. And again, Thursday in Asheville and Sunday in Duluth, Georgia. And the complete tour schedule right there on their website
That's
as
right.
well. Thank you all so much
Thank
for
you. I
coming
know.
and
Thank you
being
for
here
having
with us
us.
today. Will you all leave us with one last tune?
Yes, we will. And I'll just tell you a little something about this real quick. So we live in East Nashville, and there's a graveyard. We're Californians originally, and driving through East Nashville, it's a little different than in California. And there is this old graveyard, and there's a bus stop out in front of it. And we always see the people waiting at the bus stop. And we were driving up one day and thinking, who has to board the bus at the graveyard? That's a thing. The people who have to board the bus right there at the graveyard. So our imaginations ran wild, and we started imagining this girl on the bus, and she might not have made it through life, and she might not have realized that she was on the graveyard bus for another reason. So this is called Nothing But a Shadow.
Woke up at a graveyard bus stop. Sweat beads were rolling down like teardrops. In my dreams I was heading home. Still got a long way to go. Thunderbolts, lightning strikes. Visions coming at me like tumbling dice. What the signs mean, I don't know. I still got a long way to go. So I drank from a wishing well, washed in the river, but it didn't help. I can't shake the feeling someone's watching me. I've been 1,000 miles on the ragged road, running from myself, wonder where I'm going. Every rising moon casts a shadow. There's nothing but a shadow left to me. I remember that ride from Mobile to New Orleans. Your face in the window, silent screams. And I left you all alone. I still got a long way to go. So I drank from the wishing well, washed in the river, but it didn't help. I can't shake the feeling someone's watching me. I've been 1,000 miles on a ragged road, running from myself, wonder where I'm going. Every rising moon casts a shadow. There's nothing but a shadow left to me. Sitting on a tomb in the morning light, I realized the name on the stone was mine. I still got a long So I drank from the wishing well, washed in the river, but it didn't help. I can't shake the feeling someone's watching me. I've been 1,000 miles on a ragged road, running from myself, wonder where I'm going. Every rising moon casts a shadow. 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 There's nothing but a shadow left to me.
Thank you so much.
That's the Hawthorns. Thank you. y'all, and join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.